Oh, the griff. The griff, the griff, the griff. Hey, y'all, Gravity, a day above ground living. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. It's Monday. You know what it is. Do you understand? Can I help you?
I looked at it. I was trying to lower it down.
Hold on one second.
Thank you.
All right. All right. I think we're good now. Okay. What is anybody in the chat? Make sure you hit the like. Put the date in there for me one time. I'll be right back. We gonna talk. Oh man. This nigga Wallow J said 4/5/24. Somebody tell Wallow J go get some sleep. This man really think we in 2024. We screenshotting that. I can't believe he said that. Who mans is this? But I get it. That's them North Carolina cats. I just want y'all to understand. And he don't even realize he said it. He don't even realize he said it. He moved way on past it. Bullshit. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, let's get to the show. You saw the title and the thumbnail. I got a lot to say about this Shiloh Hendricks situation. And we're going to talk. This goes out to all the smooth brains who equated this situation to Carmelo Anthony. This is why you are not respected. We all know the situation, but if you don't know, quick recap, catch you up to speed. White woman accuses black kid of going through a purse. Black kid denies it. Parents come over, start recording. She gets brave, drops the N-word. Person who records puts it up online. Civil unrest and civil discourse on social media. White woman sees the griff, claims people are attacking her. She lost her job. Her family's not safe. Puts up a campaign to raise funds so they can protect themselves. All of a sudden now she gets more money, more civil unrest and discourse on social media. So if you didn't know that was what it was, now you know that's what it was. But something happened that I hope Brother Torian is here because it'll help his life. Something was found that we will discuss later that is going to be of importance and comedy. But I just want y'all to look at this. Now, this is on X, the bastion of free speech. That's what they call it. So this is a post from somebody. They said, oh, but wait, this convicted Somali man has his own kid, at least 10. Caught stealing diapers. Guess Steph is just a cultural enrichment where he's from. Clown. Meanwhile, Shiloh gets witch hunted for words. Donate to her defense now. All right. Is she a mud shark? They found a picture from 2011 and she was kissing on some black dude, so I guess. But her kid is clearly blonde hair, blue-eyed, but whatever. We're not going to play the video because she's a whore. So it's got 30,000 views. And we can see the We can see the comments. This is the picture they were talking about. This was on Facebook. But whatever. If it ain't real, it ain't real. We don't care. Now they got this over here saying, according to the etymology of Shiloh, it's Jewish. This is where we're going. Now the Jews are involved. The Jews have entered the chat. This is how far they've gone. These are the people that are telling us no more anti-white racism. We've gotten off our knees. They still don't even realize they're now on their thighs. But if they want to be nice, they're also on the back foot. And it's hilarious to me. Oh, man. They had to go bring up the alleged Somali man and him being a whole CM. This is quite hilarious to me. They never learn. Somebody says she's being persecuted because she's not a snowflake. A snowflake wouldn't sit up there and ask for money to protect themselves. She just said, if you want to do something with me, come see me. But I just want y'all to understand, we not out here. This motherfucker said it was a fake Give Send Go. Well, maybe this one is fake. Let me look. Maybe this is a fake one. Well, it's not fake. Oh, okay, so this one is the fake one. Somebody's trying to grift. Somebody's trying to grift. That's funny. The picture ain't even clear. That's crazy. So this account here, you couldn't even get it right. You got 15 people following you. You couldn't even get it right. You could easily just go online and get the real Go Give Send Go, whatever the hell you call it. Now, this one is over 600,000. It's creeping towards 7 right now. After she moved it up, after it hit its goals. Now she's at 1 million. She's trying to get it to 1 million. But who's ready for the comedy? Who's ready to laugh? Because something happened that we should call it a cautionary tale, but I swear to God, we have told these a-holes that this was not going to end the way you think it would. And we'll begin like this. There was a reason why I asked y'all to give me the date today. I know it's Cinco de Mayo. I know that. But I wanted to see if someone would have picked up on what the date was. Y'all put the date back in there. And tell me why that date looks familiar. Give me 1 second. There was something else I forgot. Because I got to put this on. Because we're going to have fun right now. Let's get this in focus. Wallow J finally put the right year. Very good, young man. Okay, now that we put the date in there, I want y'all to look at that date and tell me why I said, why is that date significant? Play it in the lottery. Shade. $56.25 straight. Go ahead. No, do the dollar box. And that way, if you win a couple $100, I get half. You heard what I said. Maybe one of y'all will have better luck with my numbers because I can't hit the goddamn lotto and save my life. And I'm glad Brother Torian's here because he's going to love this. Now, old whoreface right here, whoreface, the blue eyes white bitch, Lily Gaddis came outside. We don't give a fuck. Church said numerology 555 change all the way. Close, but yes, that's part of it. Civil War, no. Reparations nation, not a civil war. That's technically down there in Mexico. And the Mexicans better thank black folks. Because y'all motherfuckers would have been an extension of France. The reason why today's date is so significant is it is exactly 6 months since the election. And the reason why that's so significant is, y'all remember I said November 5th, the grift was going to end, right? I know y'all are ready to laugh. So I am going to aid you on this. These Negroes out here who claim they black just don't listen. What do I mean? Yes, reparations nation, yes. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about this here. Torian is your friend. Oh, dumb Lou Cray. Dumb Lou Cray. Ladies and gentlemen, dumb Lou Cray got his wake-up call. Oh, it was beautiful. Oh, it was beautiful. He got his wake-up call. Telephone. Pick it up. We know you're home. Dom Lucre wrote this yesterday, and wait till you see these comments. He said, I'd rather be called Goy than N-word. So we're already bringing the Jews back into this. Yes, Connor, you can have a BBC. There's a great, let me help you. I'm going to help you here. Watch this. BBC got subscriptions, you heard? You can get anything you want over there. They got small ones and big ones. See? You go get BritBox. You go get that. See? You get $8.99 a month. That's for the small ones. Or $89.99. That's the big one. You go get that. They're giving you 2 months free. You can watch everything. All categories. So what we're going to do for you is we're going to make sure somebody put that link in there one time. Just put in BritBox. Go search for that. Put in BritBox in the chat. Since he need to go find out where the BBCs are at. We showed him where the BBC was. So this is what we're going to do for you. You heard me? We finna help you. Y'all know what to do. There you go. Thank you so much. Let's start again. Old dumb Lou Cray said, I'd rather be called Goy than N-word. Okay. And he said it with the ER. You know, his Caribbean ass. Pause. How can white Americans expect blacks to stand with blatant racism? Now, this should have been a period. But, you know, dumb Lou Cray don't know nothing. How can white Americans expect blacks to stand with blatant racism? So you're acknowledging that there's some white Americans out there, excuse me, that are blatant racists? I did not know this. I thought this land there was no more racism since Obama left. Obama ushered in all this racism. I thought Trump was supposed to be the great unifier. All right. Again, we said this should have been a period. But okay. I stood against George Floyd. See? Here we go. I stood against George Floyd. We're going to correct that statement right now. I stood against George Floyd for you, Massa. I stood against Trayvon Martin for you, Massa, even though you spelled Trayvon's name wrong. I stood against Jordan Neely for you, Massa. I stood against Sandra Bland for you, Massa. I stood against Mike Brown for you, Massa. The moment I stood with a black child that was called the N-word with the ER, I was called a traitor and tribal. You can't expect to maintain black support if you cut us off the first time you disagree. Right now, I'm going to get up and take myself a bow. That's me moving back from the chair. I just gave myself a bow. Because you've heard me on this platform many, 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 many times say, all these black conservatives, they only get traction because they say shit that white people want to say, but they're too female organ to say outside or online. And they grifted their identities based on following that premise. And as I've also said on this platform, you can continue to do that, but the day you say something that they don't agree with, you become the N-word. You just another one. Oh, you don't believe me? I figured you didn't. Now watch. Me saying that, I'm going to have maybe one or two black conservatives or people that identify like that going to tell me that don't happen. They don't count.
Well, I knew he had to be stupid to be a skip trace. But you tar babies take the cake. Well, I heard about you, Turner. What they've been telling me about you, I expected to find a 2-ton gorilla, but you're just another nigga.
That right there encapsulates these fake ass black conservatives all day. We finna play it again.
He's stupid to be a skip trace. But you tar babies take the cake. Well, I heard about you, Turner. What they've been telling me about you, I expected to find a 2-ton gorilla, but you're just another nigga.
You can learn a lot from black exploitation movies. You can learn a lot. Dumb Lou Cray. They know you're stupid. That's why they like you. You have 1 million followers, 1.5 million followers, and they know you're stupid. Remember, this was the same dude, ladies and gentlemen, who was crying when they kept taking away his accounts. They kept taking away his blue checks. crying to Elon in spaces, saying I'm doing all this work and I'm not getting support. The same dude who was saying, I'm putting out all this work and I can't even get people to subscribe to my page. Negro, nobody's paying you for this. Nobody paying you $10 a month. Nobody's doing that. But these comments, make sure you hit the like. Look at these comments. Now, again, he wrote this yesterday. This person said, also the fact that she has received hundreds of thousands in donations shows you there are racists among us every day, a lot more than you may have thought. All right. Goy is singular for goyim. Goyim means cattle. Blacks call other blacks N-word. CZ, the connotation differs. Because the connotation differs. No Jew would ever refer to another as goy. The connotation is set and defined. It's a slur, no exceptions. I'm Jewish, and I don't know of a single person who refers to non-Jews as goy. Can't even spell refers, but okay. The definition of the word goy is nation. Sure. This is your wake-up call, Dom. Come out. These people are evil, and their spirit is corrupted. Hopefully whites wake up and realize blacks aren't their enemy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 715. Yeah. All right. Yeah. When did you make the account? July 2010. All right. Nobody gives a fuck about you. Make women feminine again. All right. All right. Okay. All right. You're paying all that per month and nobody give a fuck. All right. Chris Rock's bit, black people, here we go. Black people versus N-words is instructive and online. The black audience laughed because they got it. If you're siding with the thief in the park, which is behavior Rock mentioned about the latter group, you've lost the plot. Classical liberal by nature, paleo-conservative by experience. We already knew you go to sleep every night with your lips wrapped around white ass, you spineless piece of ish. No need to tell us what we already knew. If you believe in the Bible, we all come from two people, so we're all the same. Two people. Oh, you don't know about the tribes. Okay, you're one of them. You have no choice what you're born. You do have a choice in what you become, choose to be. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why? I didn't realize... I didn't realize Thunderbolt Ross, the first one, I didn't realize he was still around. I didn't know that. Shout out to Thunderbolt Ross, number 1. See what I mean? Bluegrass on the Ohio. All right. MAGA Patriot. Okay. Yeah. Blacks shield themselves with the N-word just like Jews shield themselves with anti-Semitism. Most times and in both cases is used to cover bad behavior from criticism. So they call you an N-word, sir. First learn to stay with the right and then talk about your rights. By the way, you're the same person who was writing Free Israel. The haters are going to hate whatever you do or say. Let them wallow in their own hate-filled cesspool. You're a good man to stand up for those who cannot defend themselves. God, if y'all only knew this asshole's history, you wouldn't be saying this shit. This isn't solidarity. It's a tantrum dressed up like a think piece. A few people checked you, and now you're lashing out like the whole culture turned on you. No one called you nothing. You just didn't get a cookie for once. You stood where it was easy, then crumbled. The second your ego took a hit, that's not betrayal. That's just not you being the main character for 5 minutes. Well, look here, click dopamine. This ain't the first time he's done this. We already knew that. But he likes to play around with white folk sitting in these dumbass spaces, getting at black folks for their amusement. It's just a word. Don't give it power. Also, then diversity, equity, inclusion, and racism. Okay. You obviously don't know what's going on, but it's okay. I think it is a complete psyop to instigate tension between black and white people. You should not be falling for it, and that's what bothers me. It makes me feel you are a part of it. I tell you they dumb. I tell you they dumb. These people have always been here. They're emboldened right now, but do not hold the majority, nor they will ever. Folks are utilizing the free speech of X. Don't let it get to you. This is a moment. It will pass. Don't allow the weak-minded to speak as if they're the majority. Okay, dude. Again, this is look, I would agree with you, but the problem is the N word is all throughout a majority of black music and vocabulary. What? First off, we only have like 3 different versions of the N word. But okay, you're right. All right. You know, for a bunch of people that swear to God that they don't want to be around black folks, they love that they can talk about black folk culture, but then get pissed off when we accurately talk about white culture. It's kind of funny. I kind of find it funny. Somebody said, he wrote what he wrote out. Buddy resume of betrayal is something to behold. Like, exactly. Why would you admit that you stood up with them folk against people that were killed by the cops? And a wannabe cop. Like, why would you admit that? I'm seeing a black man I'm following just say he stood against Trayvon, George Floyd, and others. That right there is probably something I can't say deserves the unfollow. So, what did I tell you, family? What did I just say about 5 minutes ago? 10 minutes ago. What did I just say? When you were saying the shit that people liked, they loved you. The second you say something they don't like, boom, you become another nigga. You follow this man. So you've been probably following this man for a while. At the most, you saw what he said against Jordan Neely. That didn't trigger you. You didn't say, you know what, that's kind of fucked up. This said, oh no, I need to check him. See, what I tell you, they don't vet nobody. That's why that girl was able to grift MAGA and to pay for her education. All she had to say was, my parents kicked me out and disowned me because I voted for Trump. She came on, like I said, a week ago, she came on here and bragged on him. And stunned on him. She said, you just mad that I'm styling on you. My Lord. The Coon Lucre podcast. Shout out to the Strong Dad. Uncle Dom has misjudged his token status. I'm sorry, Uncle Dom. He thought it would include some degree of free speech. You got some fat-ass white man putting you over. We should strive to cooperate and build consensus with those who hold our values. Y'all did that for a decade. Now you're stuck in it. You make money off racists, a coon for cash, a sellout. You know how your racist audience thinks. Should have followed Coon's script. Facts. They're not mutually exclusive terms. Bullshit. He admits he stood against justice at every turn. Now he's confused. Now that it's his turn, the one thing you can count on that you can set your watch, it was the inevitable disillusionment of a Sambo who thought he was invited to the square dance. Oh my God. It took that for your bitch ass to learn. I am white and all I know to call you is friend. Okay, Beth. Okay, Beth. Is he even following you? Let me look. I bet you he ain't following you. Let's see. He might be here. Verified. Let's look. Wait, that's the end? How is he your friend? He's not even following you. Maybe I'm bugging. We'll do this. Maybe I'm bugging. I might be bugging. Let me look. Nope. Dom Lucre's not even following you. You heard it. How is he your friend? They go Hotep Jesus. Seems like you're in a heap of trouble with them woke right folks. Reckon we need to rustle up muscle to corral these vermin. Woke right, this motherfucker. No, he's verified. See, he's right there. He verified. He said free Israel and gave him his phone number to keep his blue check. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? Verified since January 2023. This account is ID verified. There you go. So for those who are going to lie to me and say Israel ain't got your ID, there you go. Let's just help you. We use Stripe for ID verification. Authentics, Persona, and Stripe. Authentics. So who want to tell me I'm lying? Huh? Who want to tell me I'm lying? There you go. Who want to tell me I'm lying? Not y'all. Y'all all right. But these fuckers, when I said this last year, fuckers was sitting up there telling me I was lying. That they had to give up their ID to Israel. Let me look. Where y'all at? Where's Persona at? Because you can't be America. Who runs you? Okay, Persona Identities Incorporated. Let me look. Let's see where the HQ is. They went to Latin. Okay, so it's headquartered in San Francisco. Okay. Let's see who the CEO is. Rick Song. Okay, Rick Song. All right, this might be an American company. Last thing, let's see if BlackRock got shares. Let's see if BlackRock got any equity in it. You motherfucker, you. And there it is. I keep telling y'all, these rabbit holes, you think they're deep? They're deep. So, hey, dumb Lucre. So, according to this, BlackRock got your ID. You willingly gave BlackRock your ID. I love it. I love it. Y'all wanted the Irish American. So now the Irish got you. So wait, the Jewish, the Israelis got your ID. An American company got your ID to verify who you are. And Stripe for services so you can get paid. You get from Shamrock people. This is beautiful. Do they send you a pint of Guinness? Did they send that to you after they verified who the fuck you are and they sent you your first payment? Did they give you a coupon for a free pint? Brothers and men, I got people who told me when I first put it up, they said that I was lying about the Jews having their the Israelis. I'm sorry, the Israelis working with Elon. That if you want to get verified, you got to give up your ID to Mossad and them. They said I was lying. He said I was lying. And by the way, I have something to say about this, but this is going to be later in the week. Now, this Elon Musk character saw what them South Asians were doing in Texas, and he said, I want to get in on it. So now he want to build his own city in Texas. You see what I'm talking about? And Wheels gave him the permission to do it. But anyway, there's another subject for another day. Oh, Torian, you missed it. Dumb Lou Cray got his N-word wake-up call with the ER. We going through them quote tweets that we just ended off with Hotep Jesus, and I just said and showed them that he did all that shilling for Israel only to give up his ID so he could keep his blue check to Israel. You gotta love it. Okay. Let's continue. We have F black support. You're all going to be picking cotton or mining foam minerals after the next race war between real humans, whites and Asians. Okay. Right. Anyway. Sure. You're completely ignorant to the history of the Jews. If you had any historical knowledge of them, you would never be a supporter of theirs. You and I are not just goy to them. We are like livestock, something to be bought and sold. You really support that? Yes. He found his life's calling. He's the emotional support butler for white supremacy. Are you calling him Benson? And we're not talking about Benson when he had his own show. We're talking about when he was on soap. You called him obsequious. Because he's a knicker, and this is America where I can say whatever I want, and any botch nigga that cries over words should go somewhere. Whites have been attacked for 100 years. Glad you let us know what team you're on. All right. You stood against your own wild time and time again. They continue to show you at the end of the day to them, you're still a what to them, starts with an N, ends with an R. If it was a K, I would have said knuckle dragger, but they said an N. But dumb Lou Cray can't spell, so it probably is knuckle dragger. You think just because the K is silent means you don't have to include it. You heard what I said. And vice versa. Had half of Bear's Twitter drop me just because I don't go with the flow of what they want and the fake oppression of the propaganda. Genuinely thought a lot of the dudes were good dudes, even though they posted a lot of hidden racism in their posts. You bought into the race division. I agree with you, Dom. Of course you do. Don't you guys see what this is? This story was probably manufactured to divide us. We just won a historic victory because we came together as a country. Who the fuck is we? Who is we? Where was this we? Who came together? You gotta love it when they say we came together. Sir, do you know how many people did not vote for that man? Like, are you serious? Sir, we ain't give a shit about that man. I was trying to look for it. I don't see it. We don't give a fuck. We were already resigned to the fact that we were not going to vote for Trump. And our consciences have been clean for the last 8 months. No, basically, or we'll say 8 months. Because a lot of us really confirmed it in September. But timeline speaking, our conscience has been clear for about 6 months now. We're not panicking. Y'all are panicking. Every little win y'all seem to think you have, you run outside and gotta tell everybody. Real winners don't make excuses. Which is what y'all gonna do in 2 months. When this train wheel falls off and the whole damn thing derails. No, these are all quote tweets. Usually with quote tweets, they won't say something. There you go with the Khalid Muhammad tweet. Get some. I did everything y'all wanted me to do. All the buck dancing, all the jiving, all the cooning, everything. I stepped out of line once and this is how you MFers treat me. If they'll have me, I will be selling my services to the Jews moving forward. This nigga is embarrassed. Tori and this man is embarrassing. I stood against Sandra Bland. Sir, even if she was talking shit to that cop, she should not have died in that jail cell. Because we know damn well if this was somebody else that was not black and they died in a jail cell, y'all motherfuckers gonna be wanting a congressional inquiry into it. Can I send you the tweet? Motherfucker, what? Of course I could send it to you. Why the fuck you don't even gotta ask, my man. Wait a minute, didn't I put this? No, I only bookmarked it. I thought I put it in our chat. Yeah, now I remember the last thing I put in there was Candace Owens putting her kid back online again. And I'm sorry, fam, when they were already giving her the business in there. She don't learn. Now she gonna come back. Now she got material when she come back. She'll be like, look at all these people in here dissing my kid again. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. That's why a lot of us don't put our kids online until they grown. Somebody said, I don't think you're a traitor. However, I don't really agree with you. Here's my thing. You don't get to steal from someone, then complain when they become understandably upset and react badly. I don't think anyone ought to call anyone else the N-word, but I don't think you get to invoke that part of the social contract while violating the social contract yourself by stealing from someone. You didn't even see him steal it. So what are we talking about here? What if we find out he just brushed against the bag? Then what? What's that? That's going to be the next thing, right? Hey, don't brush against somebody's bag. F around and find out. Oh, him? Of course he probably said something. He probably did say something about Carmelo. That's what these assholes do. Oh, you live? Let me see what you talking about. And there it is. There go the Griff.
He admitted he sucked off a 6-year-old.
Pause. That's what we walk into? Bruh. Wait a minute. I want to just see what he said. And the first thing we get off, pause, is him saying that. That's crazy.
I told y'all bitches I was had
pause.
At the bottom and titty at the top, bitch, from day one when the door fucking open.
Pause. Wait, that was the wrong one.
I told y'all bitches I was had dick at the bottom
pause.
And titty at the top, bitch, from day one when the door fucking open. Pause.
Pause.
His kids all the time, he shouldn't be around his kids. I would rather have a whore like Kim Kardashian raise his kids because she's not going to be a sexual degenerate to his kids. Yeah. If Kanye sucked off a 6-year-old, who knows?
Pause.
I didn't know that happened.
Do we know what he's going to do with his kids? No, we don't.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Touch that one.
I didn't know that happened.
Oh yeah, we gonna play that. Don't worry, Wallow J. We gonna play that.
Thank you for sharing that updated information. Listen, I'm all about protecting the children. My second book is about conscious parenting. So I didn't know that.
Watch this.
Thank you for schooling me. Please no hate, everyone. But I was just saying, before I knew about the sexual weird Diddy stuff, I was like, I didn't see what he did that was wrong, and even the stuff with Bianca. I think he's just a marketing genius. But that was before all the weird stuff. I didn't know.
So gang, he over here talking with some fake looking broad and some pause-worthy white man. This is how far he's fallen.
Yeah, that was your fault. You picked with your small picker instead of your big picker.
This is the thing I don't get, though, with the Jewish stuff. You have people like Kanye West, or anyone that typically are against them. Nick Fuentes being an exclusion. He's an exclusion because he did it differently. But people like Kanye West, you sit here and let the Jews make you a billionaire, and you tell everyone else that's trying to rise up to fucking attack the people that's going to prevent them from getting the people to say. Wow. That's the cold hard reality. Kanye West,
yes, that's him.
Flew all across the world. I even seen a video of Kanye West. Bro, it's so crazy that designers was literally eating out his hands. They were eating like ribs or something in Paris. Out his hands as if he was their pet.
What?
And that's the same person.
Nigga, they were looking at you like a pet. The fuck?
To give up your opportunity.
Yes.
To stand with what he's standing for. Something this nigga took 20, 30 years to see.
I don't understand.
Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute, sir. You just got upset that they called you the hard ER. Now you saying the N-word in front of white folk. And there it is. I told you didn't care about it. This is a grift. This is a grift. He just confirmed it. He wrote that post to see if he could go 1 million. He probably saw Torians and said, how is he getting it? He saw one of them hoteps. Fam, one of them hoteps gave him the business. I'm finna show it to you. Shout out to Hotep Goldstein. I'm finna look for it. He gave this man the business yesterday. The shit went viral. And I think he probably put that up there to try to see if he could get it. Let me see if I can find it. I might have to go to his page and get it. So I saw it this morning, and he was in a space with it, and I was laughing. I think it wasn't this one. Because he wrote it yesterday. No, that ain't it. Here you go.
Listen, a raggedy bitch fucks around, talking about nigga on the playground, right? Everybody in an uproar because of this raggedy bitch right here. This raggedy bitch right here, running around talking about niggas, calling people niggas. Okay, I get it. The bitch is a raggedy bitch, though. That's what raggedy bitches do. They run around and run their mouth and do all kinds of crazy shit. They say all kinds of crazy shit. But we live in America. People should be allowed to say crazy shit, okay? Without motherfuckers running behind them trying to get them fired. You know what I mean? She got a kid to raise. All that shit, right? That shouldn't happen. Like, I'm tired of niggas running around this motherfucker trying to get people fired for saying something you didn't like. Because that's tantamount to snitching to me. You telling. You snitching. You a rat, nigga. Stop ratting on niggas, right? Now, having said that, I get that you're upset. And maybe even justified in thinking that there should be some type of repercussions. I'm from the school of thought where it says that the repercussions should be, you should be making every last sound effect that you can on that bitch's motherfucking dental record. That's what you should be doing. You should be mink. Every sound effect, nigga. Fuck mink, mink, mink. Yeah. Bang. All of them. Right? That's what you should be doing on that bitch's dental record.
That motherfucker must have saw the post and got mad. How dare you attack that white woman? Oh, man. We in trouble. But here's the thing, brother to man. You said it. He's a grifter. He's an admitted grifter. It's like Hotep Jesus. He's an admitted grifter. I can deal with an admitted grifter. I know now how to deal with you. When you try to fake it, that's when we're going to have a problem. See, Dumb Lou Cray and the rest of them, they act like they know what's going on in this world. They just grifting. But they can't admit that they're grifting because they so dug in. That's why he put up that post and he got the responses he got. They exposed the grift and he can't explain it. That's why I really wanted y'all to hear that. And this was what I was alluding to at the beginning. They had to take this situation with this man right here and the white girl and mix it with Carmelo Anthony. Brother to man, we not doing violence. We got enough brothers and sisters in jail. No violence, especially writing that shit on YouTube. Don't do that. Now, I understand some of these hoteps piss y'all off, but you gotta understand. A lot of them are grifters. Man, I just showed y'all the video with Hotep Jesus hanging around with Amazing Lucas and them. And now he over there shitting on Trump and Charlie Kirk all day. I can't even get mad at him. We're noticing this. We know this. Let me see if they're gonna say something else pause worthy.
It's because people don't understand what's going on here. And what's going on?
They deleted my comment.
Absolutely gonna destroy society.
Modern feminism at its finest.
Women's sexuality needs to be controlled.
What about BIPOC? BIPOC is bullshit. You know that. They're starting to bring back BIPOC now. Oh man, I'm telling you, they need boogeymen. It's great. Oh wait, somebody said, that girl said she Jewish, and there it is. They're gonna go for it now.
Morality laws. If you go around cheating on your spouse,
you're
gone.
Yes.
And guess what? Rome flourished. And not only flourished, it lasted 400 more years because one guy had the foresight to say, you know what, enough's enough. And he started doing things with capital punishment. People need something to fear. Listen, I'm going to be abundantly clear. Yeah. I'm not talking to all you women out there. Yeah. I understand there's...
Is he serious right now? Sir, and okay, great. Guess what? You can talk about how Rome lasted all that, and Rome died. And it's never been repeated again. So how about that?
Destroy society from within. And if this is not held in check, the nation will not be able to stand.
Sir, the nation been standing with this moral decay for centuries. What the fuck is you talking about?
Trump administration, I told him this years ago. I'm telling this right now.
What are you telling them?
Women, did you know women hold 75% of all debt in this nation?
Yes.
Our debt. I am one of them.
Look, he tried to act like he said something impressive.
This nation is held by women.
I know that. Yep.
We're too emotional. I am willing to make a deal. Us men will take that credit and wipe it off. We'll put that debt.
He must have been listening to my old shows.
Work it off for 10, 15 years. I'm a millionaire. I am more than willing right now to give up.
Sir, you're a millionaire doing a fucking podcast with a grifter and some chick who just says that she's Jewish. You doing, bruh. You a millionaire, right? And look at the comments. Look at the comments. You're such a millionaire. You're doing podcasts with a grifter and some chick nobody's ever heard of who's trying to look like Laura Loomer. She looks like Laura Loomer and Cher did the fusion dance. Like, come on, bro. What we doing? Well, Torian, these are the comments on X. I don't know. It looked like they streaming on YouTube. Let me see what that YouTube look like. What this called? What is it called? The 305 podcast.
You need to put a button.
Let me see what this look like.
For a male and female driver. Because quite frankly, every single time a woman drives me around, every single time she gets lost.
What the hell is he talking about?
You can't read a fucking map, bitch.
You can't read a map, bitch. Let me see what they got over there. Now they got a decent size, so let's see what them.
So I'm telling you guys right now, Uber, fix this shit.
315 people.
I shouldn't judge. Listen, I'm honest. I believe
315 people are watching this bullshit.
I believe so. Women just
And they ain't got net, and they ain't got one. You know what? I ain't even hating. He get $100 donations. I ain't even hating on him. Get that money.
Not yours, but you picked a good one. They want to have control. Whatever that looks like, they don't care. So, like one of the clips you said, they want to have control until they have to pay or they have to give something up, and then they don't want to have control anymore. Then it's, oh, you foot the bill, or
I could get more engagement than this. With the right title. I don't have too many people in here because I didn't write MAGA. But exactly, if I could get 238,000 subscribers, they would at least 10% of them would walk away learning something. But you know, this is the dude who found out yesterday he was. We gonna play it again. We gonna play it again. I gotta play it again.
Well, I knew you had to be stupid to be a skip tracer. But you tar babies take the cake. Well, I heard about you, Turner. Weren't even telling me about you. I expected to find a 2-ton gorilla, but you're just another nigga.
Oh my God. I'm just trying to get to 15,000. That's what I'm saying. I've seen Tori. I remember that live. I was in that live when Tori hit 1,000. And I was cussing him. I remember when I did that beautiful live on that Sunday of my wife's birthday. On my wife's birthday, and all the motherfuckers came in there. We was making jokes. They got pissed. Because I said, yo, he got checked. Trump got checked on them tariffs. It's all good, though. You know what? I'm blessed because, I remember where I was 4 years ago. I was on Restream. I had like 3 people in the building. I'd be happy if I got 5 in the building. I was happy, and I still did the work. That could have depressed me. I still did the work. Because I said it was going to come. It was going to come. Pause. Then I got monetized. It was beautiful. The work kept going. The work kept going. We grinded. Now we in 5 digits, and we just keep going. But this shit here, wait a minute, hey, wait a minute, you black conservatives, where the rest of y'all commentaries on this? Let me go look and see what Tatum Tots said, because you know he had to say something. Let me go see what Tatum Tots talking about. And I got to go over him talking to Stephen A. Smith. I still got to do that. Let's look. How did Shador Sanders get humbled? How? That's like saying Tom Brady got humbled. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Oh, my God. He's so dumb. He dumb. Look, he gotta go do videos with Stephen A. Smith to get traction. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm starting to think he probably paying for some of these. But, you know. Oh, wait a minute. Tatum Tots, you ain't said nothing about Shiloh. Why he ain't say something about Shiloh Hendricks? Sir, why didn't you say something about this? He talked to Stevie Knight, and there it is. Oh, my God. We might have to do. We might have to do that. We just might have to do that. Where is it, sir? Where's your video on Shiloh? Come on now. It's been out for a couple days. Where's your video? Look, 47,000. You talked about them trans. 14,000. Oh boy. Fuck Stevie Knight. Cartier family, them pussies won't say nothing about this. They gonna get the same treatment Don McRae got. And I gotta go. My wife went to go see Sinners. I gotta go pick her up. I tell you, these pussies ain't gonna say nothing because they know these people gonna come see them. All right, we say this before I get up out of it. Hey, little girl. Little girl. Now she gonna ignore me like I'm on. Miss. I hope she didn't go to sleep. You don't hear me calling you? We gotta go get your mom. Let's go. Fam, let me tell you something. You wanna know why them black conservatives? Let's go. Okay, let's go. Put on the clothes. Let's go. The reason why these folk will not talk about this, because they know. Listen, this is their Avengers Endgame. Whatever side they pick, they're screwed. Because if they go do the Don McRae thing, they're gonna lose their audiences. If they stick with the way the white folk are, they're going to get eviscerated by everybody. They can't win on this. They're gonna stay away from this. It's fine. Let's go. We gotta go. The Ho twins, they probably did. That's fine, Catherine. We gotta go. Look, them two idiots, they dug in. They're fine. They've already figured it out. They can't come back. No community wants them. All right. Anyway. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I try to be better next time. Be careful with that door. So. Let's go. Sorry. Yeah. So this week is going to be a little busy for me. But I'm going to try to get some uploads out for y'all. Maybe I'll just watch the thing Nah, I'll save that for something. I don't know when I'm going to do it. Maybe next week. We'll see. But yeah, we'll keep you informed as much as we can. Maybe I'll drive tomorrow morning. We'll see. Right. Okay. So I will see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.